Hey folks, just had to look at the end of that video because I got sort of tripping on my words there. I wasn't even sure what the hell I even started saying. I think a book can spawn in here if you got the, you know, the book I was mentioning earlier.
What's this? Have the peasants come to grovel before their prince?
Wait, Nightborn Prince? Is he really a prince? I thought that was just illusion.
These rats aren't fit to touch the hem of my robe! I need more power! Forget the ley line, brothers. We shall feast on the dragons instead! I'm out of range.
Remember actually managing to kill him before he was able to nick off, you know, get out of there. It's not what was meant to happen, but I still managed to pull it off nonetheless.
I fear that grandfather doesn't have much time left. Azuna was once the center of magic research. Can you help my grandfather? There's old, and then there's sinners. Can you help my grandfather?
He may be slain. He may not be slain, but at least he's gone. Without the leader, the mindless wizard should soon scatter and die. Wait, what was that I heard? Was it Feast on the Dragons? Must check on Grandfather right away. Let me know when you're ready to depart. We should return to Grandfather. So are the Whelplings gonna follow?
Look! They're headed for Grandfather's pool.
Yeah, Obelith is marked down weirdly. I know,
It's not too late. We'll just jump the mountains to cut them off and...
No help bar.
No. No! They're everywhere!
I don't see them over there.
Hang on. We're going in low.
Don't care. Tiger just like slapping. I thought he was just slapping them with his staff, which would be awesome. Reminds me of Spellforce, where you finish the tutorial, a wizard teleports in, sends off a powerful spell, kills a ton of orcs, and the last orcs he just starts punching down. And even later on, he's fighting like these metal constructs. He casts some spells that summon them and starts fist fighting the rest. Just like fucking muscle wizard. It's awesome. You know, wizard casts fist. It's perfect. No, we're too late. This mighty wizard trying to wipe out our brood completely. Quickly, Caldorin. Crack off a lake crystal and heal any wounded drakes you can find out on the battlefield. I'll do what I can to keep these whelpings safe and healthy. You killed their leaders, so they came here? Understandable. These creatures crave only one thing, magic, and they can sniff it out from weeks away. Without a leader, they'll soon wither and die. Our only recourse in the meantime is to put down as many as possible down before they take these dragons with them. Val'sharah. Oh, we saw them in the other room. I-beams! Fell barrage. And it's a waste. Radiant Lake Crystal. Not sure where we grabbed them from, but sure. Thank you, little demon hunter. Xenagos was wise to trust in you.
It's too far away.
The one issue with them using like their arcane breath on them is that, you know, you can calm down now. Basically, you know, they could just be standing back and, you know, feeding off the, you know, mana breath. Not sure what that is. Okay, for some reason, Senegos... oh, he's level 123? Cool. He, like... and also his bot health bars after changing now. Also, that is pretty nasty. Like, they're jumping on him and, like, clawing at him as he's... it's not even, you know... it'd be one thing if he was a corpse, but just... you know... things eating you like that while you're alive, it's just nasty. Especially since they're like, you know, magneting themselves onto him. It's like, you know, bad cases, you know, fleas or something, but instead of just normal fleas, these fleas have fucking grappling hooks. Amigosa. I don't know, let me just stab a bitch first. Level 108. Nice. Okay, mount up. Fine. Foul barrage. Beautiful. Now let's heal you up. What did we do to deserve this? Probably pretty much just exist as magical entities. As I fell, I saw one of the Nightfallen slinking into our caves.
We will find.
That'll have to do for now. Ooh, nice. Slightly battered. Well done. I saw the drakes take to the skies. And look, you found Amigosa. Seems she's taking a shine to you, Caldorin. I trust you'll keep her safe for now. I'll use her in pet fights. No, I'll sell her. I'll bring her to a random merchant and sell her. Because there's nothing quite like slavery. Oh. So Sindanu said he saw Nightfall going into the Grey Hall. I don't like the sound of that. Grandfather seems to be holding his own, but the Archmage and I will keep an eye on him. You go investigate our caves. Old guy was dying half a moment ago, and now he's, you know, holding his own against like 20, you know, rabid elves. Sounds kind of ridiculous, but, you know, toss the thing into a pharaoh enough fury and it's gonna be prove it not to be a pest, than have them, you know, just like coating someone in them. You know, like just pelting themselves at him like that. It's gonna be even worse. Especially given that they don't seem to care about physics. Caldorin, is that you, my friend? Runus coughs violently. I am weak. The hunger is devastating, my friend. Understand now why your dragon rests in these pools. Came to warn you, but looks like it was too late. I hear him outside now. Aeolith is here.
I look forward. This hunger is consuming my very mind. It is taking every ounce of my energy to just... Can you hear me, my friend? I cannot see you anymore. I think Perhaps it is time to say goodbye again. Thank you, my friend, for letting my last few hours mean something.
Yeah, it's a side quest line. Well, it does start off with him killing baby dragons. I end up can't feel like, to be honest, personally, I can't help but feel a bit sorry for the guy. And he just despawns. Presumably he's killed at one stage or another, but... Oh, great. You know, it's done all off camera, so he could still be alive.
Yes. Surrender your power, dragon. These pools belong to
Has he fused with it, or is he just standing inside it? I-beams! Increases melee attack speed, chooses to cast a spell. What the? Ha! Ha ha ha! I haven't felt this alive in years. What you've done, Caldorin, not only to replenish my mana pools, but to save my brood, but also save my brood, will not be forgotten. The wounds of Azuna are ever in your debt. This is Senegos' favor. And some gubbinses. None too relevant. I'll take that out.
The rude dragon's light is but a shadow. I am the oldest of my kind. Come closer, little one. My eyes.
Actually, that. If he's the oldest of his kind, yeah, actually, that makes more sense. Malgos is dead. Now. So, yeah. He could easily be, you know, one of, like, Malgos' early kids as an aspect.
I believe we can help each other. Come closer, little one. My eyes are not what they used to be. The rude dragon's light is but a shadow of its former glory. Though I am weak, I will do what I can. In all my millennia, I have never met one as impertinent as you. Get off my island! I can use my frost breath more than 3 times a day, you know. Have you no respect for your elders? Must you act like a child?
Yes.
I believe we can help each other.
You can't provide the help I need. And random enchanted core of Saraudan. I don't care, please. I don't care. But yeah, I like it. I always love the pistol hands. They're always funny.
Who goes there? Keep your hands and weapons where I can see them.
I could make a joke there. I could make a joke there. Yes, you know, given he's wearing leather pants, I'm not really sure she's gonna need much help keeping an eye on that weapon. Yes. I actually remember someone they're doing impressions of a character, and I'm not sure if they were actually quotes the character had, or was he simply doing an impression of the character and making up quotes for him. But it's just like, you know, I was making a joke that, you know, it was like flirt lines. You know, I'm falling for you so bad, even my pants are. Or something. I could fall madly in bed with you, was another one. Ah, fantastic. I don't remember the guy's name. I do remember that he did do a reading of the Old Man Henderson story on SoundCloud. Which is a great read. It's a great story, a great read. And he also did another thing, a butt story. I can't remember what it's called though. It's about it was like a story about some game people played or something. I don't know the context to it though. Yeah, it was apparently meant to be a game if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, it was meant to be a game someone had played. A very strange game. But things can go weird when, you're playing that kind of game, I guess. And the last thing was, I'm not sure what it originates from, but it was a great story. It was like some alien race had went to war with humanity, and it was told from the perspective of one of the aliens, and about how they had been winning the war at the start, but how determined humans were not to lose, and how, like, for every one human they killed, humans killed 10 of them in return. The tide started changing, and it was a great thing, great read. It was, great story. I wish there was more of it. It was pretty awesome. Bit of a humanity fuck yeah kind of thing. So, if I remember what it's called though. I think it was like Last War of the Git. Probably not Git, but something like that. Last War or something. Was it Stephanos? Was that part of the guy's name? I'm not sure. But yeah, if you look up 1D4chan has their Old Man Henderson page does have a link to the SoundCloud. Though if you just look up Old Man Henderson and SoundCloud, you'll probably find it. There's some name. The name is something like Stephanos or Stephanus or something. I have no idea, but something along those lines. Just in that ballpark. So, who goes there? Are you an emissary from that bizarre floating city?
Farewell.
You're looking for Prince Ferrandis. The ghostly elf narrows her eyes warily. I can take you to Ferrandis, but first things first. These Naga attack suddenly. They take orders from one called Zarin, in the low hills to the west. You'll help me to take Zarin's head, and you'll have my ear. Slay him and the Naga he commands. She says, help me slay him, and then proceeds to keep standing there. Also, this storyline makes no sense. I feel like someone was making the point before that this Val'sharah was actually going to be a zone of its own, like one of these, rather than what it really ended up being. So part of me feels like maybe it feels that this quest line here was a bit rushed, given that what we'll see of the storyline here. Yeah. The only queen I care for is Freddie Mercury.